What's good, y'all, man? It's your boy JDM Legendary. Today I'm about to show y'all my 60 car garage. You know what I'm saying? These are the whips I've been having for a long time, and now I finally get to put them together. So first off, right here we got this 1929 Cadillac Town Car, Hot Rod Edition, or Rat Rod. I like to call it Rat Rod because I typically don't like hot rods. You know what I'm saying? Very beautiful car. Next in line, we got another Rat Rod Edition, 1934 Ford Coupe. Very beautiful little car. As you can see, I got the blower on it, supercharger on it. You already know how I go. That's how they're supposed to be. I wish I could take the fenders off, but I can't because it makes it look a little bit like a generic hot rod. Next, we got the '53 Corvette, Chevy Corvette C1. You know what I'm saying? Got the nice classic design, the red wheels, the white walls, the white paint. You know, classic Corvette design right there. You know what I'm saying? I could have went with the black and gray, but as you can see, there's a lot of black and gray cars. Don't want them too much. This is a 1956 Ford F100. It's got the clean little wood in the back, you know what I'm saying? Big wheels, you know what I'm saying? I'm just making stuff up. But as you can see, lovely truck. Like, just straight perfect, son. Acceleration through the roof. Drives like straight crap, but you know, I'm a pro, so I know how to drive. 1957 Chevy Bel Air Rat Rod Edition. You know what I'm saying? This thing right here is not that fast, but it handles on a dime. Plus, most people can't even drive anyway. I outran Zentornos, T20s, RE7BEs, 9s, 10s. I've outran all kinds of cars with that car. Most people can't even drive. They be buying these $2 million cars for what? They can't even drive. We got right here 1963 Corvette Chevy Corvette C2, I believe. Well, yeah, if it's a 63, then it's got to be the C2 because, you know, the 63, the C3 is the 70s, C4 is the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Precious car, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I keep them looking like the real life variant, you know what I'm saying? So, most cars you see in here ain't custom, you know what I'm saying? I make them look as much as the real life version as possible, you know what I'm saying? So, we're going to go past all these because, you know, I put all my cars by year. So, this right here is a 63 Buick Riviera. Lovely car, still one of the fastest muscle cars. Acceleration kind of it's like the adder of the muscle cars. Top speed through the roof, but acceleration not all that great. Now this thing right here is the opposite of that car. Top speed not that great, but acceleration like a Zentorno. 1964 Ford Falcon, beautiful compact muscle. Right here, this little guy right here, American Roadster, American Muscle, alright? 1964, 1965 Shelby Cobra. If you don't have this car in your garage when you're a classic car lover, you're out here slacking for sure. You gotta have this car. Next in line, another Chevy baby, 68 Chevy Camaro, hardtop. Precious car. Fast, handles great, acceleration nice. I've outran a lot of people. This was one of my first muscle cars to get the garage going, right next to the Dukes. Which right here, we got that 69 Dodge Charger. You know what I'm saying? Rockstar claims 700 bhp, but that's a lie. It's probably like 600 at best. But beautiful car, as you can see, looking as realistic as possible. Right here, the Sabre Turbo. 1970 Chevy Chevelle mixed with a little bit of GSX, Buick GSX, but mostly Chevelle. The length is where the GSX comes in, same with the grille, but mostly Chevelle. Precious car, beautiful car, one of the first cars to get my muscle car garage started up, as well as this joint right here. 1971 Oldsmobile 442 Cutlass, you know what I'm saying? This was one of the first cars I added to my garage that started my very first muscle car garage, you know what I'm saying, when I was broke. Now I got like 15 million, and that's after buying this $5 million garage, you know what I'm saying? Alright, next flow. I paid 5.4 million for this garage. Alright, now this is the last set right here. Right here we have the Mustang Abomination. This thing is made of Mustangs from 64 to 73. I like to call it the 72 because I'm saying it says the 310 on the side, which is obviously the 302 Boss, which is the 69 to 72. And look at the scheme. Come on now. Look at the scheme. Alright? Clearly a 72. 69 to 72. Right here we got the 74 Ford Pinto mixed with a little bit of AMC, you know what I'm saying? AMC Gremlin, but mostly Ford Pinto, because as you can see the large back windows. I'm about to zoom in back here. See these large windows, these come from the Ford Pinto, as where the AMC's windows were a bit smaller, you know what I'm saying? We got the blown Pro Street look, even though them skinny little wheels back there will probably lose control in like 2 seconds, you know what I'm saying? Because this car barely weighs anything. Next in line, we got the lovely 1977 Camaro Z28. Now most people like to call this the 72, but to me it looks, it's got nitrous, but it don't work. Rockstar, you know. Most people call this the 72, but I call it the 77 because that's what it looks like the most to me. But you know, to each his own. It's still a Camaro either way. Next in line, we got a 77 Pontiac Trans Am Firebird. Big body muscle car with nearly no horsepower, but in this game for some reason it's the fastest thing ever, even though in real life it weighed like 3,800 pounds with only like 240 horsepower. It was slow as turds, dog, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Pontiac, you know what I'm saying? Yo, if anybody out there making fun of Pontiac, you should be slapped. I heard people was making fun of Pontiac. You can't make fun of Pontiac. They had some of the sickest muscle cars of the time. Next in line, we got the 1986 Buick Regal GNX V6 muscle car. Even though in this game it's the V8, but hey, it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, most of my cars look like the real life version. You know what I'm saying? I got it looking as close as possible. You know what I'm saying? So, moving on over, we got ourselves here an 87 Pontiac Trans Am GTA Firebird. Lovely, lovely car. Something I gotta say though, somehow, some way, most people get this car confused with the, what is it, the Toyota 240 SX or SE. You're an idiot, alright? It's too big to be that. It clearly says 440 on the side, which is clearly the 455, and then on the license plate it says ruining imports since '67, which tells you the first Trans Am was made in '67. You know what I'm saying? But most people like, hey, it depends on what upgrades you put on it. Nah, you stupid. Like dumb as a bag of bricks, bro. Alright, moving on. Modifications is modifications. Just because you put a giant spoiler on the back of a Dodge Charger, that doesn't turn it into a Nissan GTR or whatever. You put some GTR rims on a Chevelle, that don't make it a GTR. It's still a Chevelle with some Nissan rims. Come on, yo. Alright, enough about that though. As you can see, we got this old Bugatti here, but let me show you around the garage first, because you know what I'm saying, I had to do it properly. You know, most of the foreign people's car shows, they do wood with their classic vehicles, which makes sense because, you know, that's a classic wood style with a classic car. So back to the Bugatti. It's a 1939 Bugatti something something something. It's a horribly long name that I forgot. I can look it up on my phone, but I probably don't have the time. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a Bugatti, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This right here, 1954, Mercedes-Benz, gull-wing doors, 350 SLS, I believe. Look at the Beetle butt. You know what I'm saying? I wish they would add a Volkswagen Beetle. I mean, they got one, but it's the Baja bug. We need a regular one. I would have that in an instant. Old school German cars, you know what I'm saying? Right here, you spot, you know what I'm saying? You just spotted this car right here. It's a 62 Ferrari 250 GT. Very beautiful little car, incredibly fast. Handles amazingly, but takes like 10 years just to do a single turn. It turns like a semi truck, but that's all good. Next in line, we got the Aston Martin 1964, I believe, DB 85, something like that. Just a beautiful car. Just a beautiful car. Most people probably going, oh, you probably bought it back in the day because you thought the guns worked. No, I was broke at the time, so that was impossible. Right here is a 2005 Ford GT, but I'm acting like it's a 64. That's why I got it looking like the 64, because you know I do that. You know. Very beautiful car. Still one of my only favorite supercars in real life, because I don't like supercars. I find most of them to be hideous. Next in line, 1965 Ferrari 250 GTO, California, I believe. No, that's the one upstairs. Never mind. It's the 250 GTO. The one upstairs is the California, I believe. We're about to go check that one out right now. Look at the decor, you know what I'm saying? Look at the view as we climb up these stairs. Okay, I'm gonna explain that white car right there in a minute. Y'all gonna see, okay? Because I know a lot of people gonna get confused. This is the California, the 250 GTO, or no, not 250 GTO, just a regular 250 California, 1965 as well. Because this one's engine is in the front, the other one's engine is in the back. That's the GTO, that's the race car version. This is the regular street version, which would still cost you nearly just as much money. So don't get excited in real life to try to find one of them joints. 1967 Lamborghini Mira. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I keep all these cars looking like the real life version. You know what I'm saying? I wish they would fix the Daytons on the lowriders. Y'all would probably see some lowriders, but not in this video. But back to the car, you know what I'm saying? Classic Lamborghini, very beautiful, very beautiful. Right here we have ourselves a 67-68 Maserati Ghibli Mark III, I believe. Precious car. I got a few of those pictures on my background on my computer, you know what I'm saying, where I make all my videos, my other videos. I got like 3 channels, y'all. I just don't promote them for some reason. 1971 GTR Nissan, you already know. Precious little car. Gotta keep it looking clean. JDM, you know what I'm saying? I love all types of cars, y'all, except for most supercars. There's some supercars I do like, but most I don't. Like Bugattis and all those. Come on, y'all, let's stop. Now this car right here, y'all probably wonder, why is this in a foreign classic? Isn't this an El Camino? No. It's a 71 Holden HQ UTE. It's an Australian muscle car. It looks similar to the El Camino, but as you can see, it's, when you really look at it, it's far too small to be an El Camino. Look at how stubby the front is. Look how thin it is. It's not an El Camino, y'all. Alright, right here. 1972 Lancia Stratos. French build car right here. Built car. Very beautiful. You see the little antenna on the middle. Look like that one kid that had the random little hair sticking up out of his head. You know what I'm saying? Whew, this joint right here. 1975 Mercedes-Benz W280 or D280, I forget which one. I think it's the D, because the D stood for the diesel, because these came with diesel engine i6, but I think 280 would be too big, so I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Next up to the 3rd floor. The last 3 vehicles. These are some of my favorite as well, you know what I'm saying? Right here we got this 1984 CRX, Honda CRX. Precious little car, beautiful little car, man. This was the car that taught me how to drift back in Grand Theft Auto 4. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was front wheel drive, it did some amazing drifts. Then I picked up on a Futo. This is a 1985, I believe, Audi Quattro, mixed with a little bit of something else, but mostly Audi Quattro. It's real custom, but it's the only Audi Quattro we've ever gotten in this game, so I could never just drop it, you know what I'm saying? Plus it's too pretty for that. It's beautiful, it's fast, handles good. Right here, last but not least, 1986 Toyota Corolla AE86. I believe it's a Corolla. I could be wrong. The AE86, very beautiful car, precious. You know what I'm saying? Just lovely. This was the second car that taught me how to drift. I'm sure it taught most people how to drift because that's just what the Futo was for. You know what I'm saying? Look at the wood. You know what I'm saying? The decor, got it matching. It looks beautiful. I'll probably use that word wrong, but whatever. You know, just got the room looking good, man. Alright, 3rd one. This one is my American luxury cars, you know what I'm saying? Mostly luxury cars. This one right here, this garage right here is beautiful. It's perfect, you know what I'm saying? This garage is so, this garage got cars that are so heavy in it, it's crazy. Like 5,000-pound cars and crap, you know what I'm saying? Check the designs, you know what I'm saying? Check the design, you know what I'm saying? All 3 floors look different. None of them look the same. Look at the view. Check the view. Alright, it's the lowest floor. Right here, we have the standard 1929 Cadillac Town Car A1 something, a bunch of numbers. I don't remember. This joint right here, y'all. This joint right here, y'all. Very precious car. This is like the regular one, you know, it's the standard edition. You know, the dude homie had a little bit of money, So he purchased one. Now this one, this is the luxury one. You know what I'm saying? Dude's clocking dollars. Homie is making big bucks. He probably a movie star or something. He had big bucks when he bought this. You know what I'm saying? This is the same car as the last one, just more luxurized. Pretty, I know. Now this right here, 1940s Chevy truck. I'm not sure what type. You know what I'm saying? I chopped it up, completely hacked and slashed. No bed, no hood, no nothing. This is rare because you can't do that glitch no more to get rid of the bed. You can't do it no more. And it is like the cleaner version for drag racing, because as you can see, it's got the fatter tires in the back, so it can handle its power where this one can't. You know, it's swerving all up and down the road if this was real life. That's where this one got the fat wheels. He'd be doing just fine. Next up, 1951 Ford Thunderbird. You know what I'm saying? Dude was clocking dollars in 51 when he bought this. He didn't get it with no hubcaps, because everybody know hubcaps are good for nothing. You know, they good for falling off, and that's it. If this was 1951, homie was clocking dollars. You know what I'm saying? Or no, 1950, because they sell the 1 year advance. Next up, 57 Chevy Bel Air, mixed with a little bit of 58, but mostly 57. Turned it into a muscle. You know what I'm saying? Starts off as a luxury, but I turned it to muscle. You know what I'm saying? It's got the drag radials, the side exhaust. This joint zoom down the street. You feel me? You feel me? All right, next floor. This is where the heaviness gets. You know what I'm saying? This is where the heaviness is right here. We got this big body. It's a mix of a 64 and a 59. So when you put the two together, just call it a 61. You know what I'm saying? Fresh, because the 61 got look from both. You know what I'm saying? We got another Buick Riviera 63, but this is the hearse. It's a dead man in the back with a little bit of muscle. You know what I'm saying? Put the blower on top. Keep it looking fresh. You know what I'm saying? The yellow paint look like a Magic school bus. Probably can't squeeze back there because it's too long. Next in line, we got a 6.4 two-door Lincoln Continental. If you ain't got this car and you love classic American cars, you know you slacking. On the old school race car, not race car, old school muscle car wheels. 68 Ford Ecoline. If you don't like this van, you not the man. I like this van right here means a lot to me. Not really. It's just looking. It looks amazing. 1973 Buick Le Sabre. I'm just kidding. Le Sabre. Very beautiful car. You know what I'm saying? I got it in the classic colors. Nope, I can't even. Too long. Okay, we're gonna move up. Now this big beef machine, 5,413 pounds, probably heavier because it's a hardtop version, which were rare. 1973 Cadillac Eldorado, 500 cubic inch engine, front wheel drive, although in this game it's a rear wheel drive and it only has a 327 cubic inch. I don't know what Rockstar was thinking behind that. 78 Mercury Cougar right here, one of the best cars to be added. Beautiful, precious. If you don't have this car in your garage as a classic American car lover, you slacking, homie. You slacking on the macking. So as we move up, we get to the last two vehicles. Two more big body vehicles. So right here we got an 84 Cadillac Brougham, you know what I'm saying, on the white balls, looking clean. I need to get some tints because it looked like a fishbowl, but I forgot. This car is slow, but I don't care, man. It's beautiful. We got this big body van, 1985 GMC Vendura Custom. Looks like the Mr. T van, but except mine is blue on dates. You know what I'm saying? On Dayton's. That's just how I do. You know, I'm on the west side. I live in a freaking desert out here, boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the west side. Hey, yo. Peace out, y'all. Hope you enjoyed this video. That's all my cars on Grand Theft Auto. Peace.